Alright, we are back, albeit going to be a little bit late today, but when you get home early in the morning after traveling, it's one of those things where, hey, don't necessarily mind it being late. So, let's see here. We are on the 1st of February, so, and if it would let me scroll back up, looks like we got Beth as a rebirth festival. That's actually what I might do. I don't. I think I still have. I think I need fire Beth or either. It's not grass. I don't think I need grass. Let's look at that real quick. Gold tier, woo! And then our capture rewards, woot. And getting all the stuffs. The other thing we need to do, we have Starstone and Astromon League. We got week 3, 200 battles, ascend. Complete all dailies. Alright. Most of the same. What is this month's super evolution? It's fire. Okay. Let's grab it. Did that say Jean is up? Yeah, so we're gonna have Jean. This I might grab this just cause once again I'm all for like the smaller things, like even this appearance change. You know, I would actually put money into the game for. So that stuff is reasonably priced for me to be like, yeah, I'll do that. Let's grab this, all of that. I might use the XP today while I'm out. Getting back to the super evolution stuff. I also need to slime today. I was gonna do that with all the jubilees I caught, but let's do a couple checks here. First of all, I want to check. This is gonna be a little bit painful, but I just want to see. There's truffle, so we're gonna get that hopefully. Okay, so we got fire Beth done. Maybe I have all the Beths. I just don't have dark and light. We'll see here. I'm pretty sure that I do. I should have water. Was it? Well, no, I don't know. Okay, water Beth is done, and I should have grass because you can go out and catch grass, Beth. That's one of your ways of getting the Shiva fusion done, and also that's how you can get your Victoria. This is another tip for your super evolution of Victoria, or getting your light Victoria that you get if you're a new account. An easy way to get Victoria is through the fusion chart, and that's how you can raise your light Victoria to evolution 3 and then start working on her super evolution. Because I'll be honest, what people say, I see on Reddit when people have asked about whether it's worth it to raise Victoria, and Grassbeth is done too. So I just need the light and the dark version. Then Victoria is one of my favorite Astromon in this game, and it's because of she is still a good Astromon and can carry you through content. You can still put her, especially if you get a variant, you can still put her in the first slot and she still gives the attack power bonus, and she hits just as hard as an attack Astromon, given you give her enough defense. So at the end of the day, my opinion on her is she is still a good Astromon to build. You should 100% be going through it and whatnot. So that is just my thought on that. Let me double check. We've got rebirth on here. So yeah, Beth 30, and we'd get a guaranteed light or dark. So I'll probably work on that. I did go through the all my 125 dragon sigils, so we got some. I'll show you guys what we got out of that yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before, because I was gone all day yesterday. But let's hatch this and see. It's probably either going to be fire or water. I don't put too much on this. Yep, there's fire. So once again, this is another Astromon you can only get through doing this. So you just got to keep building this up and going through your dragon sigils anyway. So got another one of them, and I think that's going to be it out of here. No, I didn't want to start now, but thanks, game. Let's get the fruit going. Done. So out of all this, these are all the gems I got out of dragons. Now I was only running the dragons 7, I think it is. So I have a chance for 5 to 6 stars, and the only reason why I run that is because it's just easier to autopilot it. The 5%, like these 5 stars versus the 6 stars. Yes, you want 6 stars, of course. But for me, and again, this is where I speak of only, in my aspect for the game. The 5 stars are still okay to have. These are still, stuff to go for. So especially on new players on accounts, the 4 stars or 5 stars, those are fine. Some of these, unfortunately, like this flat defense of this Gem of Life, is just, it's bad. HP percent Gem of Leech is good. This flat defense is bad. 5-star defense pugilist gem, it's alright. I'll still hang on to it. This is obviously a really good one. So going again to your going back to capture festivals, you want an SP set on your hardest hitting monster to get through whatever you're doing. If you're running normal modes of the 3 stages I gave the advice to run, this gem will do just fine on anyone that you have. So lock that one down. I don't care about tenacity. A 5-star defense gem of protection. This is actually good, but I don't. I'm shooting more for this one for actually 6 stars at this point. This gem is worthless. That's worthless. We got another attack percent. That's nice with a crit rate and a little bit of HP. These are 2 okay sub stats. We want some crit damage percent on the bottom of that. But I'll take another attack percent of those. Don't need conviction anymore. Flat. This one sucks. A 6-star flat HP with bad sub stats. We're just gonna get rid of that one. Same thing here. Flat HP. I don't care about. Keep the 5-star defense. That's not bad. 5-star HP Gem of Valor would be okay. This one's kind of painful. Recovery plus, but I'm still gonna lock it in because it is a percentage. 5-star crit rate is all right for these Valor gems. I just want to kind of build up those. Recovery's garbage. Flat. Crit rate. I have so many 6-star crit rates on SP gems. It's ridiculous, but this is another good one. Crit rate plus crit damage. These 2 other stats are just meh. You don't need those. Another attack percent here. This is good. HP percent. We're going to get rid of the recovery. Flat. We're just going to get rid of recovery. Another attack percent. See, I haven't even gone through these myself. So another attack percent gem of Siphon. It's 5-star, but it's still good. So crit damage plus 4% is an alright stat down there. Another recovery Gem of Bastion from the world boss. I'm going to lock it in. I don't like to because it's recovery percent, and there's not very many things that go with that. So, yeah. This one sucks. Flat attack. Gem of Leech. Attack percent. Recovery. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. And so this is just generally what I do. You want more. You 100% want the percent increases over the flat. Early game, the flats are actually not bad. So if you are in the early game, it's not a bad. It's not a bad having any gems when you're in the early game to mid game is not bad. So. Save whatever you do get that is in the statistic that you want. So if you have, let's say you're trying to build an SP set for instance for running actual getting through content, having an attack percent let's just say this was a flat attack instead of a percent attack, this gem of Siphon to you would still be worth it because of the SP drain. But as you get later on, you're going to want to swap those out, and hopefully you would get the attack percent gems. And that's just coming through time on the game. You got to put the eventually the time the time that you have in the game, you know, you will eventually get what you want. And I think seen that time and time again. So sell the rest of them, and there we go. There's our gems. That's our gem pool that was what we kept out of dragons. So not bad at all. Now let's do grade, and let's start on these new gems. I also was doing gem upgrades for another Astromon that I threw in that I was messing around with dragons. Unfortunately, my team in dragons, it's the dark dragon, so I put in a light Astromon and they just get they just got wrecked off the first Persephone. They all just attack her because that's how the AI works. So let's go over here. We should be done on here. We're gonna craft that. I am in the middle of debating whether I want... Oh, no, actually, no. There is no debate. I am saving these light for Hanahime when she comes out, hopefully this month. I do want to save for that. And today's another good day. We got 100 Astro Gems, so make sure you guys do your bingo. Get your bingo done, at least done today. But, so... what's on my checklist then for today? I need to technically slime, so I need to get rid of down most of my Jubilees until I can't get any more gems, and then I'll do the Rebirth Festival with the rest of her, and then hopefully I'll get Light and Dark Beth. Now, here's some advice with Beth. If you do the Rebirth Festival, and you're just trying to get the light or the dark versions out of it, remember, you can go out and catch Beth. So once you're done getting the Astromon you want, so let's say your new account, you want to just get Beth done out of your Astro Guide, you could do the Rebirth Festival for everything except for grass, and then just go out into the world and catch the rest of what you need. So you don't even need Gleams for Beth. You can literally just go out to the Seabed Caverns here. Here's Beth right here. So you can just sit here, run normal, or extreme if you're that level in your account. Just run extreme. You can run the gold stage if you need gold, or run the XP stage and get XP on an Astromon as long as you can clear it, efficiently, and just capture Beth. I would just say sit out there and capture the amount of Beths you need, especially if you got the time to dedicate to it. So this way, you get that done. You get the gems out of your Astro Guide, and you've got the Rebirth Festival done. Kind of glad though that this Rebirth Festival isn't a double dipper, meaning it's not. I think we got Light and Dark Sea Star last month. It's literally happened yesterday, but it's already out of my mind. But I think those ones are I'm up in the air about them, because on one side it's giving you a Rebirth Festival, but it's adding 2 more Astromon to the pool to summon. And while that can be okay if you get really lucky, and I've gotten lucky in the past, to let's say you needed the Light and the Dark Sea Star for your Astro Guide for whatever, and so you're trying to summon to get just those 2 Astromon out of here, and you never get them. That's kind of like the downfall of that. I don't enjoy them, and I call it muddying the waters. I don't like them adding to the chances of you not getting something that you need to fill out. And that comes more from a new player's perspective who is filling out their Astro Guide from the first time. You want to make sure. I don't think it's fair to them necessarily that they don't get the Astromon they're actually trying to summon, versus let's say somebody summons that they do the 30 rebirths, they get the egg at the end, and the egg ends up giving them Sea Star. And while they may not have had Sea Star, but they were trying to get Phibian Light or Phibian Dark from last month, right? So to me, that's where I almost want to say they need to do they need to have 2 different Rebirth Festivals running in that case, because adding out of that egg has now from 2 chances. So instead of you having a 50% chance of getting what you want, right, you now have a 25% chance because they've added two other light or dark monsters to it. And again, I don't, for me, you know, and where I'm at in my account, it's still frustrating, kind of like a whatever. But I have, you know, I go out and I capture a lot of Astromon during the week, so I always have the Astromon to do that with. But for again, I always think about new players and players coming into the game, because we want to always breathe new life into the game. We want, you know, we want more people playing the game. You run into that problem of the new players aren't going to get what they're shooting for, because now you have, I got light Sea Star and I just needed a light Fibian, or I wanted dark Fibian and I got another light, Sea Star, and that's just, I don't know. I always think about it too as a game at that point. It's like it's not necessarily a fun game for people. All right, let's go back to the desert battlefield we were doing here. Yeah, I threw these guys in for that screenshot. So once again, I'll show this off with this. If you're able to get a variant of your Light Victoria, and even if you don't get it, her attack power by 30% is still huge when you're running content. So even throwing that with your Monas, which if you're doing like the Sea of Monas guide to get you through the mid game, she still is a good Astromon to throw in, because she's also tanky. You put defense percent, gems, and maybe an HP percent on her, and she will be golden as far as content and clearing stuff. So at the end of the day, I still love my Light Victoria. She's awesome. And as somebody who plays the game very casually and runs content how I want to run it, not necessarily always as efficient as you need to be. I like having fun. I like having different, different group setups that I go out there and whatnot. And two, I spent the time, super evolving her. I farmed all those materials. I went out and did that, So to me, it's also a badge of honor, if you will, that I have my super evolved Light Victoria. I realize everyone can get her and get that on, get her evolved and super evolve her, but for me, she's still one of my favorites. So, and there we go. We also have the Tower of Chaos, so I need to actually auto battle that one as well. And get that going, get all the way up to floor 100, and then from what we talked about on the stream the other day, I'm gonna I need to build, maybe that's what I'll do if I run super evolutions today, is I'll level up that Cottony for the resistance down that we were talking about on stream, and get that knocked out. That won't take, that one actually will be really easy. My only thought about that was I was looking at Cottony's health at 6 stars, and it's so low because it's a 2-star Astromon. And then we have special season rules. So we have 3 stars. So we're going to see a lot of people putting their 3 stars up. And now that we've reset the week too, this will be easier to see how I don't get attacked. And I'll laugh at that every time, man. I will. We dropped back down to 600, but that's because we didn't really push to go any higher. Look at this nerd that's got 2 light Odins. What? I don't know how people can get so lucky in this game. Your monsters are invincible, huh? Well, I mean, no. They're just pain in the ass because 2 of them are... Hey, look, a meta monster hidden. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, that went down easier than Odin. What? Don't put a meta monster on your backline, even if you only have a 50 Astromon line here, if you're not going to put gems into them. Come on. You're supposed to scare me with the water Persephones hitting in the back. I think we need to do 9 more of these anyway. Yeah, I think it was 9 more for everything on here. Let's try this guy. I just want to see. Maybe this is the actual team that's got gems. All right, so out of this team, what's annoying? Both these two are annoying. Let's get rid of Pumpkin. Hey, look, once again, a meta arena monster that's sitting behind a hidden taunt. All right, now I don't got to worry about it. Let's get Yeti. I think you were a balanced, so I'm not scared of you. I think this was an attacker. Let's get rid of you. Yeah. And out of the two of these, I think I want you stunned. I didn't get it. Yeah, this doesn't have good gems on it. Succubus is a tank, so well, I wanted both of those to go. Persephone had okay gems. It was, if I didn't have both of these up on there, she would have lived. We would have had to focus that down, but there's two teams that had the meta monster, one of the metamons behind it. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. I think that is it, though. Yep, that would be it for this. So we have everything here. We also have the monthly that reset. So everything on there. We got our weekly we need to knock out. But that'll do it up for this daily. I know it's a little bit longer just because we were looking at everything. But I appreciate it. And I will see you guys for tomorrow's daily. Peace.